It was so nice, we thought we would do it twice. Welcome back to the Venetian in Las Vegas. I'm your host, David Temple, along with Ali Cook, Stefan Leduc, Michael Augins, Jeff Slovin, and Susanne Schmidinger. And we're talking about the Transcendental experience, basically the treatment center and how it has changed and reshaping the face of dentistry. Let's start with you, Ali.
Okay, well, thank you. Once again, Dentistry Today has thoroughly enjoyed being here, covering this event, all the product launches, so much great information, and I'm just so excited to get some more. So we'll get started right away. Suzanne, we'll start with you. One of the main things I've been hearing about the treatment centers is the 3 principles of integration, design, and experience. Can you start us off talking about those 3 things?
Oh, yeah, sure. The treatment center is the centerpiece of the dental office. So when the patient steps into the treatment room, the very first moment is very decisive. So imagine a treatment center which is bright, beautiful, homogeneous. It's so much more relaxing for a patient. And imagine for a dentist a smarter workflow, being faster and more efficient, and having integrations of endodontics, implantology, having imaging integrated, and CEREC AI that makes it really different and is a particular good experience for the dentist. Yeah, that's all about it.
And how about Jeff and Michael? Can you guys address some of this as well?
Sure. You know, it's all about creating the environment that makes the patient feel comfortable and also inspires the dentist to feel comfortable in talking about treatments for the patient. And when the patient is relaxed from the moment they walk in and get the feeling, then they can really relax and feel the experience that they have in the operatory for the dentist to be able to really talk to the patient about what treatments are possible. And I think the environment means so much to the patient.
Well, it's really important that when you walk in, you're comfortable. People have a lot of dental fear, and people have fear of spending a lot of money. And it's true that if they are comfortable, you're going to have higher treatment acceptance levels.
Absolutely, but it's about comfort. It's also about design, and people make snap judgments about the quality of care and the experience they're going to have from the second that they walk into an operatory. And when they see a perfectly designed and a perfectly functional operatory, it gives them comfort that the quality of care and that they're about to receive is going to match the perfection of the office.
Absolutely. Well, one of the other things that struck me, we were up here the other day and Dr. Puri made a comment. We spend a lot of money and time on our personal toys. We buy flat screen TVs, we get apps for our phone, all this flashy stuff. And he said, why aren't we doing this in our dental office? And it sounds like this is the perfect opportunity for someone to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Together with capillary cabinetry, we provide a full environment for your treatment area. Yes, doctors drive an hour, 2 hours a day to get to the office, but they'll work 8, 10, 12 hours inside that office, and they're not ready to make the same kind of investment. So now they have a solution that really elevates them to a transcendental level.
And it really does seem to come back to the patient as the #1 concern. And it sounds like a lot of the developments and a lot of the new product launches that we've seen this week really were created with the patient in mind.
Everything that Sirona does is created with 2 things in mind: the patient experience and the kind of lifestyle within the dental practice. How easy is it to use? How ergonomic? But it starts with the patient. The patient is where it all begins, right? Care begins and ends with the patient, and they need to be in an environment that is comfortable, makes them relaxed, and allows them optimal care.
There's no question that when you're in an operatory, even if it has great technology, but you're sitting in a chair, and remember, we think about ours as treatment centers because that's really what it is, and the chair is 15 years old, it doesn't add up to the patient. They don't understand it, so they have preconceived notions about what type of experience they're actually going to get. And of course, we know that the technology that we provide is thinking about what is the bottom line for the best clinical outcome. So that matters. But you also have to get through to the patient that they're in a safe environment and they're going to be looked after and get the best possible treatment.
Well, that's excellent. You really have done a great job of making it all cohesive. And from a technology standpoint, everything is fully integrated, right? I mean, if you have various Sirona pieces of equipment in your office, everything fits in together. Is that correct?
Absolutely. From the CEREC AI to Sidexis 4, that all comes together inside the operatory where the patients actually can see and feel all that technology and accept the treatments that are proposed by the doctors. Absolutely. So you'll see similarities in design, but you'll also see that incorporated directly into the treatment center are things that nobody else can, right? It has, with the Teneo, you can fully integrate your CEREC unit into it, and integrated implantology, integrated endodontics. So equipment that's traditionally either cart-based or somehow located elsewhere in the operatory is integrated directly into the treatment center. And so all of our products work together, and many of them are built directly into our new Transcendental Treatment Centers.
Yeah, the All Sirona office isn't about that it's Sirona's technology and equipment. It is about the integration of everything coming together, which makes it so much more powerful. And that's why we're so excited today to be able to have that launched in the United States. And certainly this is a trend around the globe.
And that brings us right back to where we started with integration, design, and experience. Nicely done. One last question to just wrap it up. What do dentists need to know? I mean, we at Dentistry Today, obviously, we are speaking to the dentists. So if you could talk to all of them now, what would you want them to know?
Go ahead.
Well, I think we would want them to know that this ushers in really a new era in operatory design and the level of integration that they could achieve. You know, back in the 50s and 60s, if you wanted to buy a luxury car in America, you'd buy a Cadillac. And today, German imports dominate the market. And I think in the same way, if you look back into the 90s and 2000s, there was a Cadillac-like experience in dentistry. And not to take anything away from those chairs, they're great chairs. But I think there's a new level of luxury, and it's available now.
Yeah, I think I would just say it simply. Digital dentistry is here to stay. The future is here now. You don't need to wait. You know, we've been thinking about this, dreaming about this for a long time, and it's available, and we're going to stand by our promise to dentistry to bring the best and quality. And so there's no need to wait. The time's now.
Well, thank you all so much, and congratulations again on a great event and all these wonderful product launches. Big news here. And watch dentistrytoday.com, our Wednesday watch every week in the next month, and we'll have more from here with even more interviews and more details.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Allie, and thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. We're going to take another short break, and we'll be back with more live from the Venetian in Las Vegas and CEREC 30 right after this.